Timorous beastie.
Oh, Guy. I've been in a boot.
She just turned Canadian?
I don't know what that was. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going down, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, yes, you know what this is. Doctor Who. This episode is called Tooth and Claw. It is episode 2. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you stay to the end because, you know, me and Rekkai, we're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth regarding the things we like and things that might have caused us to scratch our heads a little bit. But I promise you this, it's going to be a lot of fun. So without any further ado, let's get started. Oh. Dang, you got whooped by a monk. And see, that's probably what would have happened to me too. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
They like Vegas monks.
Caucasian Shaolin monks. Is there Shaolin in Ireland? Like,
whoa! Look at that! Yeah, my man on the left is getting it. Yo! He said, "I'm gonna put this stick on your ass."
Yeah, he smacked the piss out of him.
What's in there? What is it? What's under the canvas? Father, answer me. What's in there?
It can't be good.
God forgive me.
Uh-oh. What's in there, a monster?
What the heck? Wow! Like, you gonna talk about getting out the gate strong? Oh.
Boy, I know somewhere right now RZA is rolling over in his grave. He's like, what have I done?
Margaret Thatcher. Skylab falls work. With a little help from me. Nearly took off the thumb. And I like
Skylab falls to earth with him.
attached to my thumb.
Dang. That is not the 1970s.
1879. Same difference.
You'll explain your presence.
He said same difference.
Are we in
The
Scotland?
nakedness.
How can you be ignorant of that?
See, yeah, Scottish.
Timorous beastie.
Oh, Guy. I've been in a boot.
She just turned Canadian?
I don't know what that was.
As you can see, a doctorate from the University of Edinburgh. I trained under Dr. Bell himself.
Let them approach.
I don't think that's wise, Mum.
Did he say mom?
Mom, yeah.
You will approach your carriage and show all due deference.
That's a beautiful horse. Goodness.
Mm-hmm. Then we owe Scotland.
Why didn't you say so immediately? It states clearly here that you have been appointed by the Lord Provost as my protector.
Is it? Yes, it does. Good.
Wait a minute. That's new.
It changed.
Yeah.
It changed when she put it in her hand.
We've sent word ahead. He'll shelter us for tonight, then we can reach Balmoral tomorrow.
This doctor and his timorous beastie will come with us.
Timorous beastie.
And there are stories of wolves in these parts.
Oh, wolves. Okay.
Are they bad wolves?
Oh, I see what you did there. Why did I connect that dot? Oh, that's exactly what's about to go down. Man, don't make me put the stick on you again.
Oh, so if they don't act right, they'll open that cage down the basement. And all the little help staff, these bald dudes.
Indisposed, I'm afraid. She's gone to Edinburgh for the season. And she's taken the cook with her. The kitchens are barely stocked. I wouldn't blame your majesty.
Yeah, you can read through all of that.
Well, especially since he knows the assassination attempt.
If rustic, it's my first visit to this house. My late husband.
Look at these dudes.
I mean, if that dude don't look evil.
I bought it for sixpence in old London town. It was her of the Elephant Man, so...
Thinks he's funny, but I'm so not amused.
Shall we proceed?
So close.
I mean, God, he can't look any more evil, my guy.
Mm-hmm. That right there is what they after. Whatever that is. Why did they scream?
Oh, so it's not an animal. Well, okay, so I'm immediately thinking it's some kind of were animal.
If that little dude is in a cage, yeah, he's some kind of animal.
Yeah.
I wish now I'd spent more time with him and listened to his stories.
That's a loaded statement.
How many prisms has it got? Way too many. The magnification's gone right over the top. That's a stupid kind of... Am I being rude again?
Yep.
Yep.
But it's pretty.
Thought you might disapprove, Your Majesty. Stargazing. Isn't that a bit fanciful? You could easily not.
Look at her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you out of pocket right now.
This device surveys the infinite work of God.
She's like, listen, until you put on some clothes and get proper, know your place.
A polymath.
With that look, the queen just hit her with a know your role and shut your mouth.
Roll.
When Albert was told about your local wolf, he was transported.
That's what it is. The dude in the cage is a werewolf.
Of course. Yes, of course.
And then supper. And could we find some clothes for Miss Tyler?
We better have her buttoned up to the neck.
We shall dine at 7 and talk some more of this wolf. After all, there is a full moon tonight.
So there is.
But it will be at full strength.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound like it would be a good wolf.
It's most definitely a bad wolf.
We'll be safe. There's more people arrived downstairs, soldiers and everything. They can help us. I promise.
She's no. You didn't see.
You see what I saw?
Yeah.
I shall contain my wit.
Don't
In
front.
case I do you further injury.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't front, my guy.
Since my husband's death, I find myself with more of a taste for supernatural fiction.
You must miss him.
Very much.
Look at that face.
Stay silent. And we must wait.
It's excellent writing right there.
Once in a generation, a boy will vanish from his homestead.
Don't, child.
What is Rose doing?
What about you? Thing inside.
So far from home.
That's interesting how they do that.
I would pass into our blood. And then it begins the empire of the wolf. Many questions.
No, that's a bad wolf right there.
That is a bad wolf.
Inside your eyes, you've seen it too.
Seen what?
Wolf, there is something of the wolf about you.
I don't know what you mean.
Burn like the sun, but all I require is the moon.
You burn like the sun. Maybe that's because when she looked into the Tardis and she,
Yeah.
turned into Phoenix.
Y'all better do something.
Quiet and listen to me. All of you. And that means you, your ladyship. Now come.
Get up.
Yes. Y'all better listen to the half-naked girl.
Oh, she pulled the Roscoe out. Oh.
That's her guard. Okay. Some Robert Zemeckis. This is Harry Potter.
I demand to know your intention.
Lupus Deus.
Don't get close. You never get close on him.
Bro, just shoot.
You shoot from a distance. Why's he so close? Rookie. Where'd they get these people from?
Where the hell have you been?
Yeah, come on, Doc. What you gonna do? So Doc, stay focused,
Until it
man.
ain't.
Then you have waited in vain. After 6 attempts on my life,
She got the
I am
Roscoe.
hardly unprepared.
Oh, I don't think so, woman.
The correct form of address is Your Majesty.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, Nino Brown. Shoot. The queen is about that life.
The queen's a gangster. Yeah, this is straight out of Underworld. I see you, Lucius. That's Lucian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old school muskets. Let's go.
With me.
I'll not retreat.
The battle's done. There's no creature on God's earth could survive such an assault.
This ain't off God's earth, my guy.
I'm telling you, sir, I will sleep well tonight with that thing's hide upon my wall.
Good luck.
You will not sleep tonight. You can ready to be dental.
Bing bang.
It must have crawled away to death.
Yoinks.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey.
You look for Rose.
Oh, I bet. I think you're onto something with that.
Smells.
Can't smell
looks
a
like the
kindred
sun,
spirit
boy.
or something. Yeah, smells the light.
You got the wolf all on you. Smell like the sun, but all I need is the moon.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? I heard such terrible noises.
Yeah, you gotta protect the queen.
What of Father Angelo? Was he still here?
Captain Reynolds disposed of him.
Front door's no good. It's been boarded shut. Pardon me, Your Majesty.
She disposed of him. So what does she know?
I don't know.
Cause she popped a cap and dude.
I reckon the monkey boys wants to stay inside.
All right, the monkey boys.
That can't be an actual wolf.
Girl, stop. You hear what I say? I'm about to say, yeah, why is he not galloping or something? He's a wolf.
Oh!
Ooh, get you some.
Doctor, you stand as Her Majesty's protector. And you, Sir Robert.
You said, Robert. Oh.
I thought he was gonna shoot him. All right. There better be a silver bullet in that box.
It ain't. I don't know what's in that box. Oh, bro.
Ah, what a messed up way to go.
Oh, that seemed painful.
Listen.
He's not gone.
Give me some of that queen meat.
Mm-hmm. Like, boy, so this is better than Popeyes. He's coming through a wall or through the floor or something. The queen shook.
What is it? Why can't I get in?
Silver.
I tell you what, though.
What?
Werewolf.
I know.
I'm not even mad at that. But like, yo, that's crazy, right?
Thought you might notice. Did you think there was nothing strange about my household staff?
Well, they were bold, athletic. Your wife's away. I just thought you were happy.
No, sir. Not you. Not that thing. None of it. This is not my world.
That's a random thing to say. Okay.
Mistletoe. They're all garlanded in mistletoe and the wolf doesn't attack them.
Mistletoe.
Must have been the brethren. Gather it up. Quickly! Every last scrap! Quick now!
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that's what that was. Okay.
Yeah. But mistletoe, mountain ash, you know, there's different.
I don't know, I suppose.
Out the door, too. Oh, carving wouldn't be enough. I wonder.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. You got to stop.
That
doing
whole
that,
room's
man.
made out of.
Nevertheless, that creature won't give up, Doctor, and we still don't possess an actual weapon.
Oh, your father got all the brains, didn't he?
No sound of the wolf, my lady. Perhaps it's gone.
Girl, shut your face and keep working. Listen, I've been to rub that mistletoe over every part of my body.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Given to me as the spoils of war. Perhaps its legend is now coming true. It is said that whoever owns it must surely die.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you stealing artifacts from other countries. all of that should come with a curse.
How much is that worth?
They say the wages of the entire planet for a whole week.
Good job my mum's not here. She'd be fighting the wolf off with the bare hands for that thing.
The shine was not quite right. But he died with it still unfinished.
They said he cut 40% off of that diamond. That's crazy.
But for the wolf.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, mother sucker.
Yeah, stay around.
So now he's trapped in there.
Oh, he's not trapped
Oh,
in there.
no. Okay, I thought the little mistletoe lacquer.
Girls, come with me.
to the kitchens, quickly!
Come on. The observatory's this way.
So they gotta get back to something about that telescope.
Remember they said there was the lenses in the telescope. It was too many of them. It was too powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're gonna come back to that.
Good man.
Good man.
Your Majesty, the diamond.
Sacrificing themselves.
For what purpose? The purpose it was designed for.
Yep. It's gonna be like a laser beam out of that telescope or something.
That's why that man kept cutting it down to get inside that.
Yep.
Yep.
The light wasn't right.
Not the right time for stargazing. Yes, it is.
Oh, my man got the I'm ready to die look. Let's go. And he be closing folks out. It is super ugly.
Oh, that was a bad move, though. He had one sword. Like, he should have had both swords.
It's a telescope.
Listen.
That's not what it is. It's a light tube. It magnifies the light like a weapon. You just gotta power it up.
Is it electricity?
He said, girl, just listen to me.
Wolf needs moonlight. It's made by moonlight.
You're 70% water. You could still drown.
That's a good point.
Yeah. There we go. Come on in here, my boy.
Oh, get him, Doc, with the clutch.
Oh, that's what it really is.
Human. Oh, we all alien now?
Make it brighter.
Yeah, remember Rose said it was. I'm gonna holler at you. Ooh, boy, I'm trying to tell you, the queen, she done saying some things now.
Oh, your whole royal guard got
Here you go.
beat.
If that thing bit you,
It was a splint of wood when the door came apart. It's nothing.
let me see.
It is nothing.
Man, hit her with the light, bro.
By the power invested in me by the church and the state, I dub thee, Sir Doctor
look at you.
of Tardis.
So, Doctor of
In
Tardis.
me by the church and the state, I dub thee, Dame Rose of the powerless state. You may stand.
Dame Rose.
Got knighted just like that.
I think your husband cut that diamond to save your life. He's protecting you even now, Mum, from beyond the grave.
Indeed.
Nah, you've been infected with a bad wolf.
On how you came to stray so far from all that is good, and how much longer you may survive this terrible
I'm about
life.
to say, we just saved your life.
Yeah,
and then nobody else know how to do it.
She got to protect that cut, though.
They like hunting. They love blood sports. Oh my God, they're werewolves!
Although we may not speak of these events in public, they will not be forgotten. I promise you that.
Did you see what that said?
An institute to investigate these strange happenings and to fight them. I would call it Torchwood.
Oh, there you said the thing. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Well, there we go. There's the setup. Okay. You know, you gotta leave it to Doctor Who. They're gonna give you something and then give you a little something extra on the side for you to mull over a little bit later on. Hey, I'm a huge fan of superstitious stuff, werewolves, vampires, bats, and I like that they're giving you like a bit of a science to it all as to how these things could become real things, right? That was fun. That was fun. I do like the lead off into something else. How are you feeling about this episode?
Oh, this episode was excellent. Like, and I say excellent in terms of, because just like you just said, it was full of other stuff that I like. The supernatural. I do have one of the best shows, one of the shows I loved, and it shouldn't have been that good, was the Teen Wolf series on MTV.
Okay.
Man, Love that series.
Okay.
So this had all the markers. The only thing that was kind of a mystery to me, and they should have did something. Let me know what was going on. Where we get these Scottish Highland monks from? Like, listen.
They came with it, like in the beginning, before we even got started good. They was over there, yeah.
Yeah, doing backflips and stuff. Like, I was like, hey, what is really going on?
Oh man. You said something to also that's kind of curious, and I'm wondering what everybody in the chat who has to feel regarding saying that the royal family may be part werewolf. For obvious reasons, I am not of the culture, so I don't know, how much can be said about, public figures, royal public figures. But did that cause like a bit of a kerfuffle across the pond regarding that statement, or is it like not that serious? Y'all let me know in the chat.
I would have to think that it did cause a little bit of a, what'd you say?
Kerfuffle.
Yeah, I like that word. Because there are, so when we think of the royal family, we think of God, I want to say, I guess now he's King Charles. That's so weird. So this was Queen Victoria, and I think somewhere along the lines of 1879, I want to say that maybe her daughter was Queen Elizabeth II.
Okay.
Maybe granddaughter, but I think daughter. And I'm trying to think of how. So they were talking about, I think, Princess Anne. I'm not sure if she's a cousin. Hold on. Princess Anne. Okay, Princess Anne is, I think, the younger sister of King Charles.
Okay.
I don't know, but maybe that's not the one that they're talking about, but maybe so. Because like King Charles was, when he was Prince Charles, he was the one that got all the press because once Queen Elizabeth died, he was going to be king.
Okay.
So no one really talked about Princess Anne, but like they said, she's extremely private, and all that other stuff that they said. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's weird, but I'm just thinking, once you start talking about the royal family, you don't like that.
Yeah. I remember. I know here in the States, I know it's nowhere near as serious here. Because I remember when they made the movie, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I mean, you can't get too much more unserious than one of what many consider to be one of the greatest U.S. presidents of all time. He's over here, driving stakes through vampires' hearts and slaying real wolves.
I mean, but if you go from this episode, how far-fetched is it? I mean, hell, people in the royal family are werewolves, so you don't see no business. It's all tied together. There's more to that than we thought about that old stupid movie.
Something I'm starting to realize. I think, and we're only 2 episodes in, but based off of the little bit that we've seen so far, I think Billy Piper and David Tennant got more chemistry. I feel like they bounce stuff off each other like really well. There was this moment in this particular episode when the queen is going off on her little tirade of saying something, whatever, and they're in the back like poking each other and having fun and poking fun of the whole thing. Like they work very, very well. I've only got 2 episodes of proof that could change a little bit later, but as of right now, I feel like they're working extremely well together.
Here's something that I need the chat to help us with.
Okay.
Why did Rose keep saying to you, "I bet you're not amused"? Is that something that Queen Victoria was famous for saying, that she wasn't amused or something like that? Like, why did she keep saying that? Like, she kept saying it to her in a way like she was waiting on her to be like, I'm not amused or whatever. So I don't know. I just need the chat to help me out with that. I think you're right about Billy Piper and David Tennant having more chemistry, but to be fair, since he is the new iteration of the Doctor, and once she has realized that he's a new iteration of the Doctor, he's wearing a new face, but he's the same dude that she's been hanging out with now for 15, 16 episodes.
Okay, that's very true. That's
you
very
know?
true.
So at this point, he's evolved, like literally, evolved into a whole new person. He evolved. I couldn't think of their names for anything to save my life on the last episode. The Daleks.
The Daleks. Yeah.
So after his whole thing with the Daleks and then them, the Supreme Dalek, and then you fall right out of that, right into the Sycorax, and he had to sacrifice himself to save Rose, to save everybody, because of the Daleks, where even Rose did something, to come back and to save him. Their relationship is in a whole new place. And not healed, but remember when he first met her and everybody was a bunch of stinking apes on this mud ball planet. He came with piss and vinegar on episode 1.
Yeah, I agree.
But he had just come home from war, and he had seen the unimaginable, where he's the last of his people and his world and everyone else in it that he cared about or whatever was gone. So he was in a horrible place.
Yeah.
He's grown quite a bit, and David Tennant is showing the joy in him remembering how to enjoy him being alive. They've been in a few situations here lately where, not just their own lives, but everybody in the galaxy, everybody on the planet was in jeopardy, and they didn't come through it. So
that's very true. Very, very true. Tenet definitely seems more boyish, more childlike. But based on everything what you just said, it's a whole different version. Maybe you can learn to be a child again, and you don't have. God knows how old the previous version was. I think he said like 900. So yeah, you're gonna be, sullied and upset and feel some kind of way about something, whereas this new Doctor is like a puppy for the most part, just happy to be here. We'll see how that works. Okay, so we had couple things. One is we saw something new, and that is when the Doctor handed the Queen his little certification, his badge, and flapped it over. When she grabbed it, she was able to read something else. That was kind of new. The second thing is, let's talk about the wolf in the room. See what I did there?
I did.
I'm so proud of myself right now. We spent all last season talking about Bad Wolf, right? Bad Wolf. And even at the end, when we got the season finale, we weren't 100% clear. It's still kind of like, what exactly are we kind of dealing with? And we have an episode that deals with a werewolf. Not only does it deal with a werewolf, it scratched the Queen, which we believe is going to affect the Queen in such a way so that she might be part werewolf as well. But that also inspired her to create Torchwood, which is kind of sparked off from a bad wolf. So it's like, I don't know if that's connecting the dots. It seems too close to not be done on purpose. I'm curious what you all think in the chat. Without any spoilers, obviously, based off of what we've seen so far. You feel maybe
not only that, because
heading down that path, down the same road?
Well, because at the end of the first season, Rose seemed to think that all the Bad Wolf stuff was referring to her for whatever reason and getting back. And that's how she kind of made the decision to get back, to go back and to save the Doctor. But I don't think that was the, even to the point where it was called Bad Wolf Corporation, the Station One. I don't think that was the reason at all. I think that was just coincidence. And I think it was something that Rose remembered to help her realize that she needed to do something else. But I don't think that we've uncovered the mystery of Bad Wolf yet.
Okay.
So I think, if anything, this was the closest to it. But yeah, I don't think it's uncovered yet.
Okay. Well, I do like the overall through line And each episode seems to be showing, and we're still Rick and Mortying it a bit, gallivanting the dimensions and the inner space, having a bunch of fun. I do like that the Tardis was like, yeah, I'm not taking you to 1979. I'm gonna go ahead and take you to 1879. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a very feel of a quantum leap, when every time.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, because it goes to where it's supposed to go. It's like it goes where it's needed to go, as opposed to where you told it to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this needed to happen in order to spark Torchwood, right? So it wasn't an accident. There was no coincidence about that mistake.
But not only that, remember when they went, I don't know, the second, third episode of season 1, where they went back in time once again, back in time. And maybe it works different when you go back in time like that, where they thought they were going to 1869. And end up going to 1860, and that's where they met the woman who was in the archway with the spirits and stuff.
She gave her life so everybody could leave. Yeah. Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean the Tardis is low key starting to turn into like a fun character because you don't know what you're gonna get. It's not necessarily Doctor Who that you don't know what you're gonna get. It seems like it's the Tardis who kind of like puts Doctor Who in these weird places, and then you don't know what you're gonna get. So the Tardis is the thing that kind of like kickstarts it all off. All right, well look, that's a good place to kind of like stick a fork in this bad boy. Hey, if you all been enjoying the conversation that me and Rekkai have been having, be a friend of the channel and hit that subscription button, and of course give us that thumbs up because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. And if you want to get to know Rekkai a little bit better, Rekkai, go ahead and tell the people how they get in contact with you.
I absolutely will. I'm on all social media, and I do mean on all social media. And I want to give a special shout out to my guy, Johnny Pappas. He came and found me on Instagram. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for finding me. I know it's my fault. Syntell has been on me to, to put up all my content, and I just... So I'm on it. I'm getting there. So I got plenty of stuff. I'm gonna upload it, I swear. You can find me on all social media at DiamondMind, DiamondMynd, because it's all about this right here.
Oh man, I love it. Listen, what was I to say? Oh my gosh, you got knocked off track. Okay, here we go. Yes, thank you so much. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, and the phone is always what did we miss. But please keep it in the context of what we have seen so far. No spoilers. This is our first time watching, and we have a lot of new subscribers and fans coming in. Thank you who are watching this as well for the very first time. So let's respect the surprise. That's the best way I can kind of put it.
That's right. to all of our Whovians, please, our Whovians, please remember to share this as much as you possibly can, as much as you humanly can. Share. Yes. Make sure that everyone subscribes. Continue to comment and like. We appreciate you so much. And to all of the patrons, listen, our hats off to you because you make it possible. What he does and what he does, I get to do too. And I love it.
Oh man, I swear it's always so much joy doing this. Hey, we will catch you all on the next episode. All right, y'all. Peace.